I think everybody at some point in their life wants to level up and become a little bit better than they once were. It can be etiquette courses you're interested in taking, traveling to more expensive places because you know that's where you'll be around more affluent people, or just simply the way you shop, buying better products and buying more quality pieces of clothing rather than just quantity. The leveling up process can be expensive, but a lot of it is internal work. So in this video, I'm sharing 7 of the things that I did in the past 2 to 3 years that have helped me level up my personality. It's given me a better sense of self, and I feel like it's overall made me a better person. So if you're interested in any of those things, you're on the right video. So let's begin. The first way to be classy and elegant without spending a dime is kindness. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and be kind to the environment. By doing this, it's free and you are simply bettering the world and yourself at a cost of nothing. Secondly, apologize when you're wrong. This is the hardest thing to do because our egos take a big blow. And don't just apologize when you cut someone off or if you forgot to do your part of the chores or something. Actually own up when you were in the wrong, when you freaked out when you shouldn't have, or if you call someone names or make false accusations about them. Apologizing can be one of the biggest starts to personal growth. I found it very difficult to start apologizing, but through the course of writing letters to people or inviting them over and apologizing to their face, it was very humbling and it only made me a better person. Number 3 would be to choose your battles. This is also a sign of good judgment, and this can be relevant to every situation, whether it's dealing with an angry customer or working out things with your family and siblings. Choose which situations you actually want to escalate because it is a pull of your energy. You want to be very careful about where your energy is going, especially in 2020. We want good things this year. The 4th way to level up and be elegant in 2020 without spending a dime is to volunteer. This is one of my favorite things I started doing the last couple of years, and we used to do it as kids quite a lot as well with soup kitchens and whatnot, but there's so many different volunteer opportunities. The best way is to just go onto your city website and type in your city name / volunteer opportunities. You'll find a lot more than you're anticipating, from working with elderly, from volunteering at the library, to dog walking. There are many varieties of volunteer opportunities, so you should be able to find something that suits you and something that you can use to better the lives of other people. You know that saying that's like, the more you give, the more you get? It's kind of like that. You give more of your time to other people who can't afford it, and you actually get a lot more for your time than you anticipated. About a year ago, I decided to start volunteering at the library, and I read with a kid who is a little bit behind his reading level, but because he's really good at chess and he likes that and he hates reading, we decided to play chess at the end of every session. I did not know how to play chess before that, and now I do, and I kind of consider that like a sort of level up. And it's very humbling being schooled by an 11-year-old every week. The 5th way on how you can level up and be classy and elegant in 2020 is to learn a language. There are plenty of resources that are completely free, from YouTube videos. There are so many YouTube videos of people just teaching languages. It's amazing. But then there's also language learning apps, and you can even go and get Rosetta Stone from your library for completely free. That's a really expensive program. So look into your options and consider learning a new language, even if it's just a few words. That leads me right into number 6, which would be to educate yourself or others through so many different things like Skillshare, Mindvalley, or just TED Talks. It's one of my favorite things to do is turn on TED Talks, make a soup, or do something around my house and just listen to these amazing stories and people's little life learning tidbits. A big part of leveling up is just simply the education of how to do it. If you haven't seen my last video yet, I talked about 4 educational email lists that you can subscribe to. You can watch that by clicking this card right here and watch it after this video. Number 7 is a very personal one. Don't whine or pout. It's very childish and very immature, and I know this. It's just one of my go-tos, only when it's with people I'm comfortable with, like my husband or my best friend. But I used to whine and pout a lot if I didn't get what I wanted, or if I was having a bad day, or just anything in my life went wrong. But no more. I remember one moment when we were shopping in IKEA, and I was so hungry, and I was grouchy, and I was just not having a good time. and I was with my husband, who normally I can just go up to him and get a hug and just kind of have like a little childish moment of,
I don't feel good, we need to go.
but I stood there, and as soon as I wanted to do that, immediately I thought, ladies do not pout or whine in public. There is a time and a place for that. Children throw temper tantrums in public, not full-grown adults. So I buckled myself in, I just took a deep breath, I stood tall, and I realized I've been hungrier for longer, and I've been more tired. I can get through standing in this lineup. It's gonna be okay. So let's recap my 7 tips on how to become classy and elegant without spending a dime. Number 1, show kindness. Number 2, apologize when you're wrong. And number 3, choose your battles. Number 4 was volunteering. Number 5 was to learn a language. Number 6 was to educate yourself. And number 7 was no whining and pouting. They're not really in any particular order here. They're definitely things that I've added into my life to become a better person and to add more to society. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please click the thumbs up button, as it does help the algorithm, as we all know if we watch Graham Stephan. Also, please click the subscribe button if you want more content like this. I'm really fascinated with self-development, education, and bettering myself overall. If that sounds like something you might like to watch, then please subscribe. And lastly, leave a comment down below telling me what you've done in the past few years to level up for yourself. Was it education? Was it becoming better with finances? Was it reading a book? If you want to keep in touch, you can follow me on Instagram and Pinterest. I am Sarah Carter. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. If you like it, please click the thumbs down. No, that's creepy.